To learn how to create pins with Canva? Well, by the end of this video, you'll get my top best tips for creating pins that are not only beautiful, but are also going to make your followers click. For the best business and marketing advice, subscribe to my channel and click the bell to be notified when I publish a video every Tuesday. Hey, I'm Isabelle, ex-corporate marketer for Fortune 500 companies, now turned entrepreneur, and helping you grow an online business you're proud of. Now in today's tutorial, I won't just stick to showing you in Canva, because it's one thing to design beautiful, gorgeous graphics, but it's another thing to actually design those graphics in a way that entices people to click, in a way that actually generates traffic to your site. So I'll be covering not only just the design portion of it, but also the strategic aspect of it. Tip number one is to get the right templates. Now, not all templates are created equal. Some templates are just absolutely gorgeous, but don't drive clicks. And there are some other templates that are as equally gorgeous, but do actually drive clicks. So how do you find which one is the best for you? Which one do you find are actually optimized for driving traffic to your site? Now, the type of templates that you'll want to look for are templates that are easy to read, that your actual text that you write on the actual graphic is very easy to read in a mobile format. Now, 80% of searches on Pinterest are done via mobile. So when you're designing your graphic on your computer and it's that big, think about when it's actually on your mobile, it's going to be about the size of your thumb or so, right? It's going to be quite small. So you got to make sure that your font is really big and that is really legible. So you want to use also the type of a font that's very easy to read very quickly. So typically script font, even though they're very, very nice and look very cool, are actually not easy to read when someone is scrolling on their mobile app and it's that big, right? So use fonts that are really big, are very easy to read, and that really, really catches the attention. So now how do you find a template that's optimized for that, that also has a CTA, so call to action, so that you can entice people to watch your video, or maybe listen to your podcast, or read your blog post, or download your freebie or lead magnet, right? So you want to have also a template that provides that option for driving your CTAs, your call to action. So you really have two choices. Canva does offer some really good templates. You kind of have to scroll and kind of know what you're looking for. You can stay until the end, as I do have templates for you. So if you want kind of get the shortcut and not have to figure it out on your own, I do have templates for you, so you can stick until the end and I'll let you know how to get them. Now, tip number two is to evoke emotions with your graphics. So now there's two ways to do that. You can evoke emotion with your text overlay by adding an emotional benefit to your actual caption, so to the actual title of your blog post, for example. Or you can, and actually I wouldn't say or, I would do both, right? You can also evoke emotions with your images. And so why is evoking emotions so important? Well, I'll read you a quote from Seth Godin, who, if you don't know him, is a marketing genius. Let's put it this way. He's published several best-selling books in marketing. And he says, people do not buy goods and services. They buy relations, stories, and magic. So, and as you know, and as the saying goes, an image is worth 1,000 words. So the images that you're using on your pins are very important. Now, the images that I use is stock photography. I love Haute stock. I think they have some of the best images out there for female entrepreneurs. And there's a link below this video if you want to get, I think it's 21 free photos that Rachel at Haute stock is giving you for free. So if you want to check them out, click on the link below this video. Comment below and tell me, are you already using Canva for designing your pins? Let me know. I read every single comment. Now, tip number three is to mind your copy. Now, when you're thinking about the text overlay that you're going to be writing on your graphics, you want to make sure that you're using your keywords, because the Pinterest search engine is actually rather smart, and it can read words on your images. So pay very good attention to them. That's how you'll be able to rank more in the search engine. And if you want to learn more about that, I've got a video, and just click on this icon here once you're done watching this video to learn more about how to use Pinterest SEO in 2020. Now, tip number 4 is to design for mobile. 80% of Pinterest usage is done on mobile. I mentioned that at the beginning of this video. And so when you're designing your pins, they're going to be that big on your computer, but when they end up on the mobile app, they're going to be actually like that kind of big, right? So you got to design with that in mind. You got to make sure that your fonts are really big. Now, I do have a video on Pinterest do's and don'ts for 2020. So if you want to check that out after this video ends, you can click on the link above this video. There's also a link below. Tip number 5 is to be recognizable. Now, the way the Pinterest search engine works is that it will show your pins once you publish them at the beginning to a small portion of your followers. If those followers engage, then they'll start showing them to more and more and more people. Now, what happens is that if your pins are constantly different from one another, your fans, the people that really love your stuff, won't recognize your pin and they won't click on them. But if they recognize your pins right away, they'll be like, oh, I love her stuff. I'm just going to click right away on it. I want to know what's the new thing that she came up with, right? So be recognizable, use branding, make sure that you get some consistency throughout your pins. And the best way to do that is to use templates. Now you know exactly how to create pins using Canva, and pins that will actually make your followers clicks. But how do you get that information and actually implement it, actually get the right templates for you, and a strategy for distributing those pins without wasting any time? Pin to Profit Bootcamp, which is a product I created, is a mighty system of workshops and templates that will drastically speed up the way to getting free targeted traffic using the power of Pinterest, even if you've never used Pinterest for business before. Find out more at pintoprofitbootcamp.com or click on the link below in the description of this video. And check out these videos next on how to up your business marketing. If you like this video, hit the like button, be sure to subscribe and share it with your friends. All right, I'll see you next week.